Okay, and now I'm opening that. Yes, and now this cover is free, and here we can see these fuses. And then I have to only check in that label that where is this text that what is right fuse for this windshield washer pump. So easy, and then I only take right fuse away, and then fuse has been replaced. Good. Okay, and now when I have made those two tests why this my windshield washer is not working, I have to do third test that why this my washer is not working. And there is idea now that we have to take this our cars, we have to open this bonnet, and we have to find this specific windshield washer, this tank windshield washer, that hose what is in here. Look, we have the small hose what goes from this pump to this bonnet. And now when we look in that my case, I have already made a little bit job, and I have take this bonnet and hood away, and let's look that next. Okay, and there is then this my bonnet and hood in here, and there is then situation that I have to go to look that area in here. These windshield washer nozzles where this windshield liquid goes out, and now I have to look at another side because there is this hose. Okay, now when we look in here, I have to next do so that there is this hose, it is that way, and I have to disconnect that part in here so that I only pull out that in this way. And now this area, next test is to test that is there any water coming out in that hose. And if there water is coming out, it is great, but if not, then we have issue in our electric pump and then these hoses. But let's go to look at how it happens in my case. Okay, and in my cases there is this my hose, and next I am testing that when I have add this my canister in here, it is now there is liquid and then motor is running. Then my next test is to test that is there any water coming out when I turn on my car's electricity, and then I insert this windshield washer switch. And let's look next. Okay, and next we are looking that is there any water coming out in that hose in here. Because if there is water coming out, it is great, but if not, then we have next issue. Okay, and then I insert my electricity on, and then good. Okay, and this is great, and that means now that if water is coming out, our pump is working well, and we can connect these cables again, because this is great. Now we can analyze that our windshield washer pump is pumping this liquid well, and now I can connect to this my bonnet, and then we can go to the fourth issue what we have to check if that kind of situation is not happening. Okay, and then my fourth thing what to check if windshield washer is not working. Next we have to check this bonnet, this windshield washer, these spray nozzles and these parts that is maybe these parts like stuck. And for that job there is now two of these my cables, and there are this hose also. Next we have to clean these nozzles and maybe replace those, and for that job we need small pike next. Okay, there is this my tool. Look, this is very small, this sharp but we have in home and in office these small metallic steel spikes in here, and then when I test this my spray nozzle, that is this working or not, we have to go look that closer. Okay, and there is then this my nozzle, and then I have to insert this my sharp knife in that hole, so this sharp spike in that hole what is in their inner area, in that way, and then I insert that in, look, and in that way I clean that, look, this is important. When I clean that, now we can see there is one hole in there central, and now I clean that, and then when I have made that like 10 times, I can think that now this is okay, and then I have to connect this my water, these cables also in this my pump, and then we check that can we see in there any water in there, and let's go to do that next. Okay, and now I am planning to show you that how it happens. There is this my hose in this windshield washer pumps hose, and then I take this my one of these spray nozzles in here, and then I connect this my hose in this area in that way. Oh. And then this is like specific test, because now if everything goes well, then in that area water is flying out, and this is like this fourth test that we are testing, that is this our this nozzle working or not, and let's test that next. Okay, and there is the situation, and then I go to inside. And this works well. Excellent. Excellent. Let's go to look closer. Okay, now we can look that closer. And this works excellent, well, excellent. And this test is made, and then we can go to fifth test. Okay, and then if we have the fifth test, what is that we have made all of those 4 tests and still no anything good, and still our windshield washer is not working. Next step is to replace this fuse, and I already showed that how to replace that, and this is like fifth test, and then we go to directly this test number 6. That what is the test number 6? The test number 6 is to test that are these or our windshield washer tanks cables okay or not. And let's go to look what I mean. Okay, and these cables are these parts in here. And how I can test that are these cables okay or not? Because sometimes these cables, they can go broken suddenly. And what that means if our cables are broken? It means that, like in that my case, when I take first that away in here, and that way I press the sides, and now this cable is free. And sometimes these cables, they can be cut. And how this is possible? Okay, and this cut means that we have to check these our cables by electric meter, that is there any light in there, and when we go to look closer at these cables, the idea is that in sometimes when we look these cables through in that way, we can notice that hey, one cable is broken, and that means hey, that way that hey, now this cable is broken, and that means that when cable is cut like in that way, electricity goes only in that area. And how I can then test that is this my cable okay or not? And there is easy way. I need my electric tester. Okay, and I need some basic electric tester for test that is there any electricity when I insert this my cables in these two lines. They are sharp, and actually idea is to insert these cables in these two slots, and then my assistant goes to turn on this windshield washer, this switch, and if there is no any electricity in these cables, and if we have already replaced also this fuse, then we can think that in some areas there is that kind of cut, that cables are cut, and then we have to replace and repair those. And in that my case, now we can easily see that now this my cable is cut, and that's I have to reconnect that in next to that cable what is there inside. And this is like, this was this my test number, this 6th, and I will do that cable connection later, but this is the idea. And then we can go to test number 7. And number 7 is that if we have, this is 5th, 6th, and number test 7, that if we have made all of these things and still this our windshield washer is not working, then we have to replace that windshield washer pump. And let's go to do that next. Okay, and then this windshield washer tank replace happens so that we have to first check that where is this tank, and in some cases when we remove first this cable slot, cables away, and then in some cases we can take that pump right away. Let's look that in that way, and now water goes out, and then when I take this my hose away, there is this my pump what I have to purchase this new one. And also we can look that how this water is now going out, look, and please take care also that thing. And then when we need that pump, like in my case, because this is Volkswagen pump, we have to go to purchase similar tank in Volkswagen dealership, and there we can see this manufacturing codes in here. And then when we have this new pump, we install it back in this position. Okay, and then we can test that how this our windshield washer is working. And also remember that no any leaks are bad. Now I connect this my cable back in here. Okay, good. And then we have this final test. Okay, and then final test is that if we have made this all seven tests, the 8th test is that we have to add in there extra this windshield washer pump. It is the solution. And in like my case, we can see that when I take this my pump away, someone has installed in here this extra tank. And let's look that how this works. And there is this my canister, and now I take this my canister away. Now when I am taking this my canister away, in here there is a couple of these screws in here, and now then I lift that and I take also this one, and in here we can see that in that area we can install in there new another extra trunk. And then when we connect this to our this windshield washer, these areas, these hoses, then we have extra power like 2 pumps is better than 1. And in that way I can say that our issue is solved. And then, my friends, thumb up if you think that this is useful.